Welcome to the Elite Eight of the Trivia 10 Season 2. We have Byron and K Meeks, the 3 seed versus 6 seed, kicking us off the very first matchup of this Elite Eight. Brand new game today, so we're going to see how this is going to go. Newly concocted, nothing you would have seen in Season 1, nothing we've seen in Season 2. So we got the guinea pigs here to try it out. I'm not recording any other Elite Eight episodes for another 2 weeks, so if this goes terribly, I'll probably just switch up the games for the other 3 Elite Eights. But if it goes well, which I'm hoping, then we'll continue this going forward, because I think this should be a fun one. But I'd say the favorite right now in terms of the higher seed, Byron, 3 seed. How are you feeling coming into this?
Still nervous. I thought the nerves might have went away slightly, given this is the 3rd time I've been on here now. But they haven't. Still there. So I'm nervous. I'm really cold. I'm under a blanket. I have two hoodies on right now. I'm really tired. I've been up for the last 8 hours, and that might sound normal, but it's 10 in the morning in New Zealand right now. I've been up since about 3.
At least the last time you were on here, you faced Cam, who was like the loudest opponent you could possibly have, whereas K Meeks a lot more of a calmer demeanor. So very different matchup in terms of the personalities you're going up against. K Meeks, how are you feeling today? How are you ready for this?
I could get fired up if we need me to. I could start pumping fists.
Just all I'll say is just wait till you see the episode of Cam versus Byron be uploaded, and then you'll see that the boisterousness was next level from Cam.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm that obnoxious. I'm feeling good though. I'm nervous as well, but I'm confident. You know, I'm not new to this shit. So
You're not new to the Trivia 10, you're not new to the playoffs, but you are going to be new to this game. So let's go ahead and get into it and see how it goes. So here's the bracket. Here's where we're at right now in the bottom right quadrant here to determine who's going to the Final Four between you all. The only upset seed in the first round was the Sammy J Reacts over the 5 seed Kevin Movie Man. Other than that, been kind of a chalky bracket. If this is March Madness, people will be kind of bored by how this bracket's been played out with all the higher seeds winning. But 3 versus 6 seed, let's get into this. 100 points and 90 points. 10 points is all that separated you two on the season. As more and more people get pushed into the red. New episodes every Tuesday and Fridays. We determine who's going to be the champion. But let's go ahead and now get into this. We have a new game called Guess the Movie. Sounds pretty simple, but here are the rules. There's going to be 3 rounds. So it's the same game for 3 rounds. That's all we got in this trivia. You're going to be switching off one at a time. So, you know, there's no speed involved, nothing like it was last time. And whoever has the most points at the end wins. So far, it sounds pretty simple. Here are what the rules are, though. The objective here, guess what the movie is. You're going to have an opportunity to earn up to 50 points per round each. So 150 points total for each of you is going to be the total score you could get. You're going to alternate. So you're each going to have your own movie to guess. So you're not both going for the same exact one. You're each going to have separate movies here. The underdog is going to go first to give the favorite an advantage to study their strategy. So K Meeks, you're going to be the one going up first here. And it's going to be like college football overtime rules, if you're familiar, where first round K Meeks is first and then Byron second. Next round, Byron's going to be first and K Meeks second, alternating like that. And then you're going to choose your own clues, which are going to make sense once we get to the next slide. But every clue you purchase is going to subtract from your overall score potential. And then you do not have to guess until you want to. Each wrong guess of what the movie is going to be a 5-point penalty. So a lot thrown at you. It's going to become very clear as we go. Don't worry. So K Meeks, you're up first. Byron, you can just sit back and assess how this is going. But here's what we got. You have a movie to guess. Surprise movie. You can earn up to 50 points here. And each of these clues that you can pick at whatever one you want is going to subtract points from how much you're going to get. And then you don't have to guess until you want to, of course, like I said, but every guess you get wrong is going to be minus 5 more points. So for example, you can just right off the bat say you want to know the director. And if you get it right from that, 40 points is where you're going to be getting, because that's going to subtract 10 points. So director, lead actor are going to be 10 points subtracted from your score. But then you have all these ones at the bottom that are just 1 points, 2 points, where you can kind of rack up a ton of different strategies for how you want to attack this. You have 3 rounds here. Going to try and see how close you can get to that 150 and who's going to have more points left at the end of this. K Meeks, go ahead and get into it. What's the first clue you want to unlock?
Well, first of all, awesome idea for a game. Not going to lie. Second of all, this just made me infinitely more nervous. Like I am sweating now.
A lot of strategy. I guess this is the first one. I'll read
this
it off.
This is like a chess match. Like, This is awesome.
So there's director, lead actor, actress, just whoever's the top build, second build actor. Then you have the IMDb genres, which are going to be, 2 or 3. It's just whatever IMDb lists, because genres are so broad. The release year, your Letterboxd rating, what you give it on Letterboxd, the screenplay writer, the third build actor in the cast, number of words in the title, the duration of the film, number of Oscar nominations, the cinematographer, the average Letterboxd rating, the average IMDb score, and the Rotten Tomatoes critics and audience. All this information you can piece together whatever way you want to. Obviously, if you went like director, lead actor, you could probably get really close getting it right away. Then you only have 30 points left, where you could kind of try and go for some smaller chickens and try and get, there's a lot of strategy, and I'm going to be very fast to see how it plays out between you two.
I mean, so I'll talk out my strategy, because I don't really think giving it away is going to make much of a difference on Byron's end. I'm looking at these points, and I'm wondering if there's a world in which I ask for release year and then follow it up with my Letterboxd rating, I would be able to narrow down like how much I like the movie from a certain year without asking for a director or actor, and then I save myself a little bit. But like, I just have a feeling that if I don't know the director or lead, I'm not gonna be able to guess the movies, because the other things are just way. I feel that I just won't be, like an IMDb score. There's no way I'll know what it is or whatever. So, but I want to like, I don't want to.
You want to avoid the 10 points.
Yeah, but I want to see if at least on my first go around I could avoid the 10 points and maybe save myself a little bit. So I'm gonna start. I feel release year is such a bad one to ask for, because if it came out like last year, I
think it depends on the year.
If it's older, I might lock it in, and then if it's newer, I might be screwed. Okay, let me start with you know what? Let me start with release year for -3 points.
2018 is when it was released. 2018 movie.
Okay, so essentially how this works is as I get a guess now, and then if I don't
you
get it right,
you don't have to guess until you want to. That's one of the so whenever you can keep knocking off clues, but if you guess and get it wrong, -5 points.
Oh, I see.
You don't have to guess until you feel super confident, or you can take a gamble and try and.
So I'm knocking off as many points until I feel good about a guess. Okay.
Yep.
Do I go Letterboxd rating? 2018. I know what movies I love from 2018. I think I don't know what movies I dislike from 2018. So I don't know if Letterboxd rating is going to help me. Can I go with Can I do Letterboxd average for -1 point?
You can do Letterboxd average. A 3.6 on Letterboxd. So now 46 points is what you have left.
That is not what I was hoping to see. That is not the number I wanted. Okay. So it has a 3.6 on Letterboxd from 2018, and would my rating help me here? Okay, well, if I make a guess here and I lose 5 points, that is worse than if I ask for something that does less than 5 points. So why don't I do second build actor for 5 points?
Second build actor for 5 points. Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan in a 2018 film with a 3.6 average. I am going to assume. Oh, wait a second. This is going to actually be so bad. Did one of the Creed movies come out in 2018? Oh, man. I was going to guess immediately, but I'm nervous that one of the Creed movies came. Okay. Creed 1 came out in 2015. Creed 3 came out last year. Creed 2 definitely could have came out in 2018. I don't know when Creed 2 came out. Wow. Oh, wait, but he wouldn't be second build in Creed 2, so it's going to be Black Panther. Okay, I'm guessing Black Panther. Yeah.
Black Panther is correct. So 41 points is what you're getting here. The other clues, of course, Ryan Coogler, Chadwick Boseman, stuff that like in hindsight, you're like, oh man, that would have given it out right away. But again, like if you would have done Coogler and Chadwick right away, you would have easily got it. But like that's 30 points.
Yeah, but
you got 41. So the way you narrowed it down.
Yeah.
Very smart, very smart. Like I just made this game up, pulled it out of my ass, and the whole release year Letterboxd rating strategy. Really like that idea. So
I love this. This is so much fun.
Yep, 41 points, round 1 for K Meeks in the book. So now we're going on to Byron. Your turn to take us on. Brand new movie. The board's reset. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's the first clue you're going to want to unlock here?
I agree with a lot of what Kevin said. Release year, I feel like, is easy enough because I rank every movie I've seen, so I'm used to seeing yearly stuff. If it's a year like from 2010 to now, like I'm done for. I've seen like 600 movies from the 2010s. Those kinds of things could be really, really scary. Stuff like cinematographer, I don't think helps me at all. I don't keep up with Oscars. I never look at runtimes. I'm gonna go with the release year, but that could be scary.
2011. 2011 is the release year. 47 points left available.
I think that's the least amount of movies I've seen from that decade. I think it's the least seen. I'm gonna go for my Letterboxd rating.
Mm-hmm. Your Letterboxd rating.
If it's low, I'm
4
screwed.
stars. 4 stars.
4 stars.
So now you have 44 points left.
Planet of the Apes, I think. The first one was in 2011. That's a 4-star. 2011. Driver's a 4.5. What else came out in 2011? There's not that much. I'm going to go with the IMDb genre, social genres.
Mm-hmm.
And
so
hope it's...
subtract 5. Genres are comedy, drama, and romance.
Okay, wait a minute. It's not Drive, but it is. I believe. I would hope so. I believe it is another Ryan Gosling, which would be. Or was it 2012? I really don't have a guess. I do have it at 4 stars. I'm gonna go Crazy Stupid Love.
Very impressive. You're right, but getting it from that information, crazy kind of a crazy pull. But
I needed
Crazy Stupid Love was absolutely right.
Gave it.
But 39-41, so K Meeks wins the first round, but a 2-point buffer.
Yeah,
like I said,
screwed you on that one.
Yeah, director. Yeah, I would have not known that at all. Like I said, college football overtime rules, which for those not familiar, that means Byron's up again for round 2 to kick off round 2.
Okay, so, I was about to say, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it just means you're gonna be alternating who's going first, but you'll be going last, the very final round. So round 2 again. Do you want to start off with release year again, or are you gonna go different strategy?
So I think I got lucky with the 2011 one because I think if I checked my Letterboxd, I've ranked maybe 13-ish movies from 2011. I am going to go the same route. I am going to go release year to start.
I think that's a smart play. Release year to start is 2007.
2007. There's a few movies that came to mind, but it'd be stupid to guess off of just the year. I would like my Letterboxd rating again, please.
Your Letterboxd rating. Your Letterboxd rating for 3 points is 2.5 stars.
Oh, well, that's not what I wanted to see. 2007. That's I was 5. I was thinking the remake of Friday the 13th. That was 2009. It's not Transformers. It's not There Will Be Blood. What else came out? What came out in 2007? Especially what wasn't a good movie in 2007.
It's fun being on this side of things, like having the answer key, because I'm like, I know exactly which ones would unlock it and which ones would just not help.
I don't feel comfortable throwing a guess out. I'm gonna go with the second build actor, but
second build actor for 5 points. Kirsten Dunst.
Wait, yeah, would it? Okay, it should. And I'm sorry that this is a 2.5. If indeed this is correct, it would be Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man 3 is absolutely correct. So 39 points, back to back, 39 pointers from you. But yep, Sam Raimi, Spider-Man 3, of course, would have been in there. I'm really glad you didn't do the number of words in title because I was struggling myself. Like I was Googling definitions, like hyphenated words. Like, is that one word that says like technically Spider-Man is one word, but I was like, maybe that would throw someone off. So I was just kind of like hoping that you wouldn't ask number of words in title on that one.
It'd be really confusing if you put like 2 or 3 or maybe 1.
But we avoided that issue. So now we're going back to back K Meeks rounds. So 39-39 from Byron. We have a 41 in the first round from K Meeks. We're is close. So K Meeks, brand new board for you. You're gonna have end of round 2 and the beginning of round 3. Where are you starting here?
You know, my release year knowledge clearly isn't as good because when I saw that 2007 pop up, I thought Spider-Man 2, and I was like, he wouldn't have that at a 2.5 stars, would he? So now that I got to watch 2 rounds worth of it, I was kind of strategizing, and I was like, is there a world in which I could just go for a bunch of small points until I gather enough information to do something with it, you know, like if I just go for like Letterboxd average and like a cinematographer or something. And I was thinking writer because I happen to be somebody who at least knows more about screenwriters than most people. I think regardless of where I go, not knowing a release year is going to screw me over. I feel like it's like the piece of information you need the most to get like an area. So I'm going to stick with release year for my first hint.
Release year is 2010. And like again, when I made this, I had no clue I would pan up, but just judging from the way YouTube been attacking this, I think release year is probably the most like bang for your buck points.
Yeah, because you just gotta know, like it really narrows it down a little bit to like, but then the supplemental information could really screw you depending. I did Letterboxd average last time, which was only 1 point, and I feel like that helps a lot. I'm wondering what did I do last time? I did Letterboxd average and then second build actor, right? So IMDb genre is same amount of points, so that wouldn't really help me. The IMDb genre seems helpful because when Crazy Stupid Love popped up, I didn't know Byron's average, and I knew that was Crazy Stupid Love right away. Let's stick with the 1 point Letterboxd average because I feel like that's what I know best among 1 pointers.
Letterboxd average is 3.9.
Ooh, okay.
So you're at 46
So
now.
my mind immediately goes to Inception for some reason. Because I believe that's 2010. I know The Social Network is 2010, obviously, which also has a 3.9 probably. So doing something like third build actor might help, where like if it's The Social Network or Inception and I get like a Joseph Gordon-Levitt or a Justin Timberlake, then I kind of know right away. Here's my strategy. Last time I did second build actor, which is 5 points. So if I go for the 2-pointer now, I could get the same score knocking out 3 more if I just, let's do that. Let's do third build actor.
Third build actor is Kieran Culkin.
Kieran Culkin. Oh, I am going to assume, I hope this is the right year. If I get this wrong, this is really going to screw me. I'm going to lock in a guess, and I'm going to say Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World is correct. Huge pull. The third build actor unlocking with Kieran Culkin, who's been in, not many movies whatsoever. 44 points, massive score there. So we got 39-41 the first round, 39-44 in the third round or second round. It's all coming down to this third round now. Just saying that there's a clinching potential here on this round since you're going to be starting off here. So starting off, 50 points available. Final movie for you.
Maybe like Letterboxd average and duration. Duration's a weird one though, because I assume you're going to give it to me in the specific number of like minutes, where it's like, the difference between a 92-minute movie and an 88-minute. I'm not going to fucking know that, so that might not help. Okay, yeah, let's stick with the strategy as usual. I'm going to go release year to start, and we'll pick it apart from there.
All right, release year for 3 points is 2022.
The year that I've seen the most movies ever. Well, actually, I guess 2023 maybe. Gosh, okay, what would I need to know about a new movie? This is where Letterboxd average won't help me, because there's just too many movies to pick from. I kind of like the third build actor strategy again, but if it's like somebody popular and I don't fucking remember, or if it's somebody whose name I don't know, like a third, there's a lot of movies I watched with casts that I just, I'm not going to remember those people's names.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, okay. Let's go with third build actor. Oh, I don't like that. Let's go with third build actor.
Third build actor for 2 points, Nicholas Hoult.
Fuck. It's not that dumb vampire movie, because that came out last year, I think. And it wouldn't help me anyway, because apparently I don't even remember the name of it. So he was in a movie the year before. Oh, no, he's not the third build. Oh, he might be actually, though, because wait a second. Okay, let me use my noggin here for a second. Would guessing the movie screw me over, though? So my thought process here is that in 2022, I imagine the Menu came out, where Ralph Fiennes would be the second build and Anya Taylor-Joy would be first build and Nicholas Hoult would be third build, which I know he was in that movie. And I know I haven't seen him in a lot of movies. I've seen him in like 3 or 4 movies maybe. So would going for the 2-pointer, the number of words in the title, be a good idea? And then if I know it's 2 words, I know it's the Menu, because it can't, technically it can be something else, but I'm like blanking on what Nicholas Hoult could be in. I really haven't seen him in that much stuff. Yeah, I feel like it has to be that. I don't want to guess it. I feel like I need another piece of information because I can. I might as well play it safe. So let me go. Gosh, would number of words in the title or would Letterboxd average be more useful? I don't know what the Menu's Letterboxd score would be. I imagine it's pretty high. People like that movie. And I definitely don't know the cinematographer for that movie. If it was something else, maybe. Yeah, let's go number of words in the title.
Number of words in the title, 2 words.
Okay. I can't think of anything else. If it ends up screwing me over and I lose 5 points here, then I look like an idiot. I'm gonna guess the Menu.
The Menu is correct. The Menu is right. Great work. So it's 128 to Byron. You need to guess this next one without ever getting another clue to tie the game here. But
so I pretty much just have to say a movie.
Yeah, but you can, but we're still gonna
many movies
if you want to, we can still, because I think it'd still be fun for you if you want to go through it. But if you don't want to, of course you have to. But
I will still try to do it. But I have to guess. Fuck it. Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't know.
It is not Zack Snyder's
Damn.
Justice League.
Could
Would've
you
been
imagine
crazy.
though?
But you can play the game, work through, and see what your final score
Oh.
would be. Because at the end of the Elite Eight, we can still see like the overall final scores of where everyone's stacked up. Just because it's a game I want to, for my own research going forward, to see what people normally get. So just obviously didn't end up winning this game, but what would you have gone for first? Release year to start, or
yeah, definitely release year.
All right, 2013.
Ooh.
2013.
What did you go next last time? I'm trying to remember your strategy because K Meeks would go Letterboxd average.
Last time I went for my
Letterboxd
rating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my Letterboxd rating again.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a 5, I know what it is.
A 4.5.
Oh.
4.5 from 2013. Man of Steel.
It is not Man of Steel.
Damn, I was confident in that too.
We'll subtract 5.
Yeah.
But yeah. Do you have any other guesses, or do you want to throw?
If it actually was Man of Steel, I would have been way more disappointed because I just guessed a DCEU movie. I'm gonna go IMDb genres
for 5 points. The genres: horror, mystery, and thriller.
I don't have that many horrors rated.
2013
highly.
was a bad year for horror, I think, as well. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the only that's like the year that Sinister came out, I think. And then I don't.
You're correct.
I don't know if anything. I don't know if any other. Because I remember for our podcast we did a trivia thing, and I had like a horror category by year. It was like highest average rated horror movies by year, and 2013's rating was like really low. So I wonder what this could be.
2013, 4.5 is really throwing me. Pretty much every one of these categories that I've picked is throwing me.
I can't
think of many 2013 movies. 4.5's hurt because, and then the genres could be all weird.
Probably go second build actor, but I wonder if like with like a horror movie that doesn't really help a lot. If it's like
help me, I'll go. I'll go second build actor. This, if I don't know this, I
think second build was a smarter choice for this one than third build. I mean, obviously it's more points, but Vera Farmiga.
Oh,
I don't recognize
Tyler. I have not seen this movie.
Oh,
if this is the movie, or I could be. I could.
He hasn't
be
even
wrong.
logged it, and I think he knows what it is. I don't remember. I don't recognize the name at all.
Okay,
I'm actually scared. The reason why I haven't watched this movie is because I'm scared to.
I have no idea. I don't know if it's just me being tired or what, but
I would probably go director, lead actor. Then you're still stumped. But since you said you're not a cast guy, I'd probably go director since there's the same amount of points.
All right, fuck it. We'll go director, and if I don't get it off this, I might just forfeit. Honestly,
James Wan.
4.5. That's the fucking Conjuring.
It is The Conjuring. It is The Conjuring. So 18 points on that one from Byron. But before going into it, K Meeks already had the win because 41 and 44 were just incredible first 2-round moves there. So 128 points what K Meeks got, which, like I said, that's the first one we've ever done. But I think 128 total in 3 rounds is going to be really, really good. So
I like that.
We'll see how people go. See how high people can get compared to that, because the 44 in round 2 specifically was crazy. But K Meeks will be advancing, taking on the winner of either Josiah and Blake's takes. Well, K Meeks, you're advanced to the final 4. You're still the only member of the Looks Like a Movie podcast left, and but you're soldiering on for them. And then Byron, you drop off, but Harry can carry the torch for you going forward. But great matchup between you two. Thank you for being the guinea pigs of this new game that
of course
is concocted. I think it worked out pretty well. But new episodes will be every Tuesday and Friday as we figure out who's going to be the final person standing of the season. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, leave a like if you haven't already. Let me know some feedback in the comments about this game, about like what point value, even ones they didn't select, just like looking at the board. What are some things too low, too high, etc. Let me know. But with that, we will see you in the next one. Peace.